Monitoring employees' mental health and aiding or intervening to assist with any issues is a key part of the HR role. But how is this best done, and what can companies look out for? David Burroughs of Communicorp says there's many red flags.
Well, there's lots of things that organisations can be looking out for, and the red flags there's a huge number of them there that people can see. Most people can recognise when somebody's in a degree of psychological distress. People can see when people are emotionally suffering, but people are often very reluctant to intervene and have a conversation. So by giving general staff the confidence and capability to recognise distress in an individual, initiate a conversation and know where to refer to internally, that's a big thing all on its own. That's one of what we call a psychological safety foundation skill that we think all organisations should have.
Burroughs says that HR and management need to have a high level of skill around this area.
From an organisational perspective, we think that HR teams need to have a high level of skill around those areas as well. Managers need to be able to have those types of conversations, but also understand critical things like work health and safety obligations when it comes to psychological health and safety. Return to work issues. They need to understand how to manage performance when there may be suspected mental health concerns at play. There's a whole range of things that organisations can really be doing there. But a lot of it comes down to spotting a change in behaviour. If we can recognise a change in somebody's behaviour, that's often an indicator that there's some degree of psychological distress there. It's critical that organisations don't try and turn their staff into amateur psychologists. It's not even altogether appropriate to be training people on all the different types of mental health issues that are out there. What is important though is to give people the confidence and capability to intervene if they suspect somebody's having a hard time.
Burroughs also highlights the fact many companies have systems in place that could be used to spot mental health issues.
Over and above that though, if you look at corporate Australia, there's a huge number of red flags that people need to be aware of. Absenteeism, presenteeism, declines in performance, grievance complaints, EAP usage, there's a whole range of metrics and red flags that organisations have available to them that are indicative of a psychological health problem within the workplace. So it's really important we don't just look at it from a people perspective, but we look at it from the systems perspective and what are the red flags available in those systems as well.
Helen Ayres of law firm Holding Redlich says that if a mental health issue is identified, there's many ways a company can help both the individual and the wider organisation.
Treat it like any other illness. They should have time off to rest and recover, but then encourage them to come back to work, whether it be a structured return to work arrangement or to take some leave and then return after a few weeks. Work with them personally to try and help them get back to work, because getting back to work is the best thing for them. What's important is to continue good work with education and such great initiatives like Are You OK Day, and also health and wellbeing. That will be a key focus for the next couple of years. At our firm we have focused on offering yoga, offering boot camp sessions, whether it be walking groups and that type of thing. So I think that those things might seem small, but I think that they add to the balance of work and personal life.